Hello people of the internet, and welcome to day 5 of 31 days of Halloween makeup extravaganza. Today my lovely wife is joining me. Starting off, I'm just showing you the contacts that are in my eye, which are the Magic Red by TTDYE. And then we're going to start off, we were doing a matching makeup look this day, and I'm starting off just taking liquid latex, and I'm not gonna lie, this is like last year's liquid latex, so it has thickened up a lot. If it wasn't this thick, I probably would have mixed a smidgen bit of like baby powder in it, and then it's kind of like a liquidy paste consistency basically, and I'm creating two half circle, partial circle shapes underneath the eyes to make it looks like the eye bones are protruding, and then I also build up and add cheekbones to that. Basically, after I lay down the latex, then I add on an unraveled cotton ball and keep adding till I get my desired height, and then I go back in with the latex and I seal the cotton ball over. Next up, we're taking the Snazaroo white face paint on a stippling brush, and I'm not going for even coverage here, which is why I chose the stippling brush. I am looking for kind of patchy coverage. It looks more even on camera than it honestly was, but I use this very lightly and super watered down just to really block out the pink undertones from like the blood flowing through our body kind of thing. I just wanted us to look really gray and dead. Then I took this palette, and it is alcohol based. I've never worked with it before, and I know it's a good palette. It has great reviews, and I need to practice with it more. So I might use it later on again this month. I tried to add some veins to Becca's forehead, and then I was like panicking because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Then we took my regular Mayron face paint palette. We used dark blue, we used Amazon green, and I think light green and dark green. Basically all the greens except for lime. And then also we used the Storm Cloud, which is the gray, and then we used the black and the white. And then we started zombifying. We started using the gray just to start to add the shadows in around the eyes and underneath the cheekbones and on the forehead and the neck and everything. And then we went in with black, and then we went in with green. I did a lot of layering because I wasn't really sure how exactly I wanted these zombies to look. I just kept layering it and layering it and layering it. So I feel like personally I did end up going in very heavy with the black very quickly. I kind of wish that I watered it down a little bit more, because at this point we kind of started looking a little bit like skeletons, which is fine because we were going for zombies, which are dead people, and skeletons are also dead people, so it's like kind of somewhat in the same category, just one is just the bones and one is everything. Anyways, that, I don't know how to explain it. I just felt like we looked very skeleton-like. At this point, I did actually turn the camera off, and I was like, Becca, I just don't know if I can do this. We look like skeletons. This is not the look that we were going for. I was also really sick when we were filming this, and I was trying so hard not to be sick because we wanted to go to an event, which is why we were both doing the makeup. But by the end of this, I was so exhausted. I was like, I can't do it. I can't even leave the house. And we also look like little swamp gremlin zombies. So, yeah, this is definitely an interesting look. It's not my most favorite, but I do really like it because it was with Becca, and I love my wife. So, anywho, I'm starting to go in with the green here. This is where we start looking pretty swampy, which is fine because, you know, there are swampy zombies in places where zombies exist. You know, any type of zombie is possible. You never know. At this point, Becca was like, if you're not working on me, can I stand up? And so she was standing and playing on her phone on TikTok and stuff like that as I was working on my own paint. And since I quit going back and forth on adding the paint for a little bit here, our looks started to get a little bit different. So mine looks a lot lighter and more on the like light green side, and hers is a lot more darker and shadowy and on the darker green side. I tried to correct it, but then it got to the point where I was like, you know what, there's no correcting this, it is what it is. Also, this is one of my favorite things to do when I want like the cracky lip look. I just take the paint and I paint it on like a lipstick, and then I use a slightly damp sponge and I just squish my lips together, and then I wipe the excess off, and then it just looks like you have cracked lips. Anyways, now I'm going in and doing what I thought was the same thing on Becca, but we ended up looking really different. But we're also two different people, so you know, that also would make sense as to why, you know? Then I went in with a blending brush and one of my NYX Cosmetics black eyeshadows, and I just kind of splotchily placed that in a few different places around both of our faces and necks. And I also used a finer brush to add some more harsher shadowing details, like wrinkles and stuff like that, just to make it look very worn and sunken in. Especially on Becca, because she has such a baby face, and she literally does not have a skincare routine. It's really obnoxious, but her skin is amazing. I love her skin. I wish my skin looked like her skin, and she does not, like, she washes her face sometimes on occasion in the shower. She has really good genetics, you guys. Anywho, I also did some of the shadow on her neck with the blending brush, just kind of, again, super splotchy, super random, blending it out in weird ways to make it look like a dirty zombie, because zombies aren't worried about keeping clean, you know? And that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely be sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can stay tuned for my future 31 Days of Halloween Makeup Extravaganza videos. And until next time, kisses from Kentucky. Bye! Here's an additional clip of me trying to get Becca to put her hand over her mouth to blow a kiss with me. It wasn't the most successful. And here's her being a little creeper. Okay, kisses from Kentucky for real this time. Bye!